What's up, y'all? It's time for another What Planet Is Fucking Up My Shit today. So, are you ready for another round of complete and total horse shit that the universe is thrusting upon you in order to further develop your character and give depth to your otherwise meaningless life? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because Jupiter, planet of growth and expansion and luck, is going to be going retrograde on October the 9th in the sign of Gemini, and this will stay retrograde until February 4th of next year. So now Jupiter retrograde is not as nefarious as, say, Mercury or a Mars or a Venus retrograde. It's considered to be one of the outer planets, which affects more overall themes behind our lives and not the day-to-day operation of things like the inner planets do. So, well, anywhere that Gemini is present, it shows up with the energy of that one friend who somehow manages to know everyone and has a story about how they've met everyone, and they're always trying to convince you that just one more shot isn't going to hurt anything. And it ultimately wants to make connections and push progress by pushing boundaries and also remaining adaptable to whatever the situation may end up calling for. So you may have felt like you've been getting pushed out of your comfort zone lately to confront some big areas of your life where some growth is desperately needed, and you're being called upon to be creative, adaptable, and to be brave in the face of these situations, and to do so with a degree of optimism. So with Jupiter going retrograde, it's going to be turning all of that focus inward. Now you may be asking yourself right now, how exactly am I supposed to figure out who I am as a person or what it is that I truly stand for when I haven't even figured out what I want to be for Halloween yet? Well, a dark night of the soul may be completely unavoidable right now, but speaking of dark nights, the answer is Batman. Always be Batman. So you're probably going to hear a lot of shit being thrown around about shadow work, inner child hearing, and you're going to see a bunch of assholes popping up on your timeline asking you to join their masterclass for only $333. So, yeah, you know that they're spiritual as fuck because everything that they price is done in angel numbers. But one way or another, inner work is going to be unavoidable unless you want to keep repeating the same bullshit over and over and over again. Because if we don't learn the lessons that these outer planet retrogrades are trying to teach us, and these all represent themes, well, these all represent themes that are going to have to be repeated later on in life. So if you can afford therapy and you can afford a therapist that isn't completely full of shit, now's the time to get that lined up. And if you can't afford therapy, well, you can always find someone whose life is shittier than yours that does tarot readings, and they might be able to help you through some bullshit even if they can't sort out their own shit. And yes, I am calling myself out there. So all of this is going to be combined with that grand trine that we talked about last week. So there's all of the water tribe that's teaming up and trying to force emotional healing on all of us, and that's going to be more than just sound baths and some white person with dreadlocks waving some crystals over you to realign your energy. This is going to be a time of shedding light on all of the deep, dark bullshit that you try to keep hidden, and it's going to be time for settling karmic debts. So, the world is going to shit. It's going to continue to go to shit. There's any clear indicators that the bullshit isn't going to stop anytime soon, so everything is coming back to healing our own internal bullshit so that we can better handle the bullshit that's being thrust upon us. Because in the end, we can't control what the world or what everybody else is doing, but we can only try to control how we choose to react to all of it. And at this stage in the game, in which it's time for all of us to take a step back from everything and ask ourselves, why the fuck am I like this, and what the hell can I do to do better? So, until next time, peace, and don't vote for Nazis. See ya!